When it comes to dealing with narcissistic individuals, it can seem like they care oh so much about you, like they will be there for you, like they've never met anyone like you before, and they treat you so exceptionally well when they want something from you. They turn on that charismatic charm. They play the victim. Their confidence is actually their arrogance. But we can easily get sucked into their lies and their games. What we don't recognise about narcissistic individuals is they care about their own interests and their own interests only. We are just supplied to them. We are just an object to serve their desired needs at that given moment in time. Just like the mobile phone, where we purchase a new mobile phone, we spend time getting to know how to work it. When a narcissist meets you, they will spend time getting to know exactly who you are as a person, your beliefs, your values, your interests. They will mirror these and they will sell them back to you as though they want the same things as you. Now, when we have a mobile phone, we pick it up as and when we need it. We put it down when we don't. A narcissist will pick you up as and when they need you. They will shower you with attention, affection and support, and then they will neglect you or abandon you, withhold attention, affection and support when they no longer require anything from you. When our mobile phone isn't working quite how it used to, we can potentially purchase a new mobile phone. When the supply isn't working for a narcissist how a narcissist wants the supply to work for them, the narcissist looks for a new source of supply or goes back to an old source of supply. If we break our phone, we might get a new phone or we might revert back to an old phone. Just like a narcissist. Once they destroy someone, they move on to somebody new or they find an ex. We are just an appliance to a narcissistic individual for them to get their needs met. And they play so many psychological mind games that people don't even recognise what they are in until they are trying to escape, often left full of anxiety and believing that they are indeed the ones who have gone crazy. When it comes to narcissistic individuals, we don't recognise the signs because the signs are that subtle. We often don't believe that people like this actually exist in the world, at least not to the extent that they do. Narcissistic individuals, in order to protect themselves, go all out to divide and conquer, to separate people, so that people can't come together and discover what the narcissist is actually all about. Narcissists go all out to smear everybody else's name, to cause that conflict, to get people to dislike each other, and also to validate the narcissist version of events. When a narcissist can no longer control you, they up their smear campaigns. They go all out to control how other people see you before you've even realised what is happening in the relationship. A narcissistic wife will go all out to talk rubbish about her husband to anyone and everyone who will listen, just about how terrible they are, how toxic they are, how hurtful they are, how they don't do anything. A narcissistic husband will talk badly about their wife, about how their wife doesn't do anything for them. A narcissistic parent will claim how their children are so ungrateful. A narcissistic child will claim how their parent were never there for them. And as these things can be true, it's difficult to recognise that you're dealing with a narcissist who's twisting the truth to suit their narrative. Narcissists spread many rumours about many people, and the rumours are usually what the narcissist has done or is doing to those people. So when they don't want you speaking to one of their friends and they're claiming that their friends have stolen a lot of money from them, it's the narcissist who stole the money from that friend. When they claim that their ex cheated on them, it's usually the narcissist that cheated on the ex. When a narcissist claims that someone has a drug addiction, and then later down the line you find out it's the narcissist that's got that heavy drug addiction. Narcissistic individuals go all out to paint other people as the problem, so the narcissist can get the validation that they're not the issue. And they start these rumours while you're still in a relationship with them. Narcissistic individuals don't like special occasions, so they can take you along to a special occasion. They can ask you if you'd like a drink. You can say yes, and they will get you a double, they will get you a triple. They are going to go all out to get you as drunk as they possibly can. And then when they've got you there, they just plant those little seeds in everyone's mind about how you like a drink. See, this is why I don't bring them anywhere. They just can't control themselves. So the next time you're invited to a family event that the narcissist doesn't want to go to, they blame you. They talk badly of their siblings to their family. They talk badly of their family to their spouse, to their children. They talk badly of their husband to their children, badly of their wife to their children. They talk badly about anybody and everybody to anyone who will listen to them. A narcissistic individual, when they're not getting their required needs met by you, they take offence to this. They believe you're the issue. And you might just keep it between the two of you, where a narcissist will go all out to meet up with your friends, with your children, and they will go all out to play the victim to those people about what a terrible person you are. Narcissists look to isolate people from all forms of support. The Narcissist Smear campaign helps them avoid consequences for their actions. It helps them separate people so people don't come together to recognise who the narcissist is. And it helps the narcissist ruin people. They go all out to slander other people's names, to ruin their relationships, ruin their hobbies, ruin their careers. They go all out to destroy those who they perceive to have turned against them by simply no longer putting up with the narcissist's manipulation. The narcissistic individual will, when they're love bombing you, they will go all out to shower you with potential gifts. Every action with a narcissist is a transaction. They expect something in return. And when they don't get what they demand in return, they use the things that they've brought you or the things that they've done for you as leverage to try and guilt trip you. Narcissists can be some of the most overbearing people you can ever come across. And the second you try to assert your independence, they get offended. They can claim that you only want them when it benefits you, which is their projection, because they only want you when it benefits them. And then when you're like, oh no, it's fine, don't worry, I'll do it by myself, they turn round and claim that they're now surplus to requirements, that you don't want anything to do with them. They play the victim in the situation that they created. They don't see themselves as the problem. They like to gossip. They like to ruin people's reputations. You can just be out and about and someone can walk past and they will tutter that person. They are some of the most negative people you could ever meet. They have to bring everybody else crashing down. It's not very often you'll hear them compliment another unless they know that by that compliment they are going to insult you. They don't compliment other people unless they know it's going to trigger an insecurity within you. They're going to talk badly about how people dress. They're going to talk badly about people's hobbies, about people's activities. Oh, what would you want to do that for? You'll often notice 20 years down the line, a narcissist is doing it for themselves, which shows they were envious of that person and that hobby. They can meet your friends and they just don't seem to have a nice word to say about that friend. They're usually picking out the faults within the friend that the narcissistic individual actually displays within themselves. But we don't notice at the time because the narcissist is getting us so focused on the other individual. They'll not like any of your partners. They'll not like your children if you have children from a previous relationship. In the beginning, they will. But they're looking to divide you from people. They're looking to plant those seeds of doubt within you. They will claim that other people talk badly of you, which is the narcissist projection. And a narcissist can do this through their triangulation. A narcissist can potentially go to one person and say, oh, so-and-so said this about you. Just thought you might like to know. And then when you retaliate, they go back to the other person and say, oh, but guess what they said about you? So you end up hating somebody about something that the person in the middle did or said. And often it's not until the narcissist has pushed everybody to their limits and people begin to see the narcissist for who they are, and people begin to walk away, that the narcissist has ended up isolating themselves. But of course they're the victim. It's not their fault. It's everybody else's fault, never their own. And when the narcissist pushes people away, people can come together and actually begin to discuss who the narcissist is and what has happened and get clarification on all the situations. Now, there's a lot of people dealing with narcissistic individuals that can begin to isolate themselves because they've had enough stress, they've had enough drama, they've had enough conflict to last them a lifetime, that they decide it's time to step out of the circus, find their own independence and find their own peace. There is people in the world that can be sort of conditioned by a narcissist to fear abandonment and rejection. However, once they realise what's happening and they step away, they recognise they can reclaim their independence and they can be happy within their own company. And then there's narcissistic individuals who are seeking that incessant availability of new supply. You will often notice with narcissistic individuals, they are relentless in communication when they want something from you. And then they're relentless in silence when they've moved on to someone new. All the time, they are speaking poorly of you to anybody and everybody who will listen. Those who gossip to you about others will be gossiping about you to others. So always be careful around those who like to speak badly of all others. We are all capable of speaking badly of a bad person and their actual behaviours. A narcissist is capable of making stuff up and talking badly of everybody so that they can divide and conquer and remain in control. They will try and get you fired from your work. They will try and get your children taken off you. Because they're so miserable within themselves, they want to go all out to ruin everybody else's life so that they can feel better about themselves. Any smear campaigns that you noticed from a narcissistic individual, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and then the sponsored link is also in the video description. I do have a couple of one-to-one slots available. If you are looking for more information, reading on narcissistic abuse, I do have several books available on Amazon. How to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries. Hilarious and horrifying narcissistic memes and their meanings, which are all the quotes and memes that I've shared over social media the past few years, and the meanings of the other side. A Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, which sets out all the different criterias and all the different behaviours of narcissistic individuals. I then have Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, a guided journal for recovery and empowerment, which is less about reading and more about journaling. And then 50 rules to deal with narcissistic people. How to break the chain, how to stay sane and break the chain if you cannot go no contact. If anyone is interested in any of those, they are all available on Amazon, and the current offer is, if anyone is happy to purchase a copy and leave a genuine 5-star review, send me a message, and the Break Free from Narcissistic and Emotional Abuse course is available for absolutely free. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.